Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is Doug Stanton with IMI Global. Doug, you're no stranger to these Superior auctions on our summer run and Superior Sunrise. But for those who are just now tuning in and haven't heard of IMI Global before, give us a little brief history on IMI Global.
Sure. Glad to be here. It's a privilege to always be on Sunrise and work with Superior. IMI Global is a third-party verification company where we do a variety of verifications for cow-calf, feedlot, and backgrounding operations. Most people are more familiar with Superior Verified and the pink tag that we do, which is a source and age verification that we do for Superior customers.
Sorry.
We do a variety of other verifications too that we add on and bundle with source and age, and that would be our NHTC program for Europe, the verified natural beef, and then some other programs that are also out there today.
Before we go into the other questions that I have for you, speaking of the verified programs, being on the summer run, how have you seen that make a difference when people go to market their calves on the sale?
Yes, in a year like this, obviously it's challenging with the market where it is. It's coming down into line where the fat market is, and it's reality. So it's a lower price overall compared to the last 2 years, but we feel like the value-added programs help an operation distinguish themselves from others, and we've seen it being pretty consistent this summer and providing more dollars to those producers that were involved in the programs.
I definitely see that, the difference when they go to sell their calves. But switching gears a little bit, before we came on, you and I were talking about EV in Saudi Arabia. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, ma'am. That's the newest program out there. It's an EV being export verification program for Saudi Arabia. USDA just made the announcement here a couple weeks ago that we are open for that market again. We haven't been in that market since 2012. When we were in it in 2011, we marketed about $30 million worth of product to Saudi Arabia, but we've been out of it since then. So it's a new market. USDA has been working on this for over a year, negotiating along with industry leaders. So it's an opportunity. It's a good one, and it focuses primarily on no animal byproducts, and it has to be verified all the way through the supply chain. So our verified natural beef customers are already eligible. They meet those requirements, both from the ranch through the feed yard. So it's a great add-on for us at this time. Actually, in the sale today, there will be this afternoon some lots that are approved for Saudi Arabia, for export to Saudi Arabia. They'll be eligible.
Well, I want to thank you for giving us all this information and joining me again this morning, Doug. It's always a pleasure to see you and have you on the show. And when we return, Molly Spirik. Don't go anywhere.